Linn Bulldogs Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, the Blue Valley Insurance Agencies, Midwest Products, and Kuhlman Implement and Hardware.
As a farm or ranch owner, you've invested heavily in your agribusiness, especially in your livestock. Protecting them from accidents, fires, and other natural disasters is crucial for your farm's success. At Blue Valley Insurance, we recognize the importance of your animals as assets to your livelihood. Visit our offices in Linn, Greenleaf, Hanover, or Marysville to explore comprehensive livestock insurance options tailored to your needs. Safeguard your farm's future with Blue Valley Insurance today.
Wait! Santa is done, my friends! After Santa's hard work comes the new Wi-Fi hungry connected gadgets. Make sure your router is capable and ready. Let Blue Valley help you kick off the new year on the right foot by upgrading your Wi-Fi experience with Blue Valley Technologies' worry-free Wi-Fi service.
To learn more, visit bluevalley.net.
From the ground up, Midwest Products Hanover can assist with concrete drives, parking, walks, entries, foundations, and support walls. Quality people help produce quality products, and you can rely on their crews for a job done right. Concrete plants at Hanover, Washington, and Clay Center. Midwest Products also haul rock, sand, and gravel. They have a crane for rent and can assist with site preparation. Start your next job with a call for a quote today from Midwest Products at Hanover.
Kuhlman Implement and Hardware is your Agco Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer with personalized care since 1935. See Kuhlman Implement and Hardware for farm equipment, electrical and plumbing supplies, parts, sales, and service. Your Agco Alice, White, Hesting, Leaner, and Gel dealer is Kuhlman Implement and Hardware in Linn, Kansas.
Welcome to the Linn Bulldog Coach's Corner program. Joined now with boys basketball head coach Bennett Bargdale. Coach, you kind of had an up and down tournament there at the TVL in Frankfort. Came out positive with a win in first round, but then fell to a tough Axel team. Tough loss against Frankfort too, but then came back with the win. How do you feel your team kind of handled the ups and downs of the tournament?
Well, yeah, it was definitely a long week, kind of an emotional week with some other stuff that was going on. So, I mean, we won't get too far into that. But I was pretty proud of the effort. I mean, Axel is obviously very tough. They kind of do the same thing that it does to everybody else. You know, they get out quick, they pressure you, and then they kind of just stave you off and hold that lead for a while. So that game was definitely tough. The Frankfurt game was probably even more tough. You know, we had a 1-point lead with 10 seconds left. After erasing a 10-point deficit in the second half. So losing that one on offensive putback was pretty brutal. It definitely hurt the spirits for a little while, but it was nice to bounce back on Saturday and take care of Donovan West. It's a scrappy Donovan West team. I mean, they fight with every game, and it was close up until the fourth quarter, and then finally their foul trouble kind of took toll, and we were able to get the ball inside and finish where we needed to.
And I know we had a chance to talk a few times there at the tournament, and a term that I don't know if we used, but I know I used with other coaches, was just learning how to win. And especially in that Frankfurt game, you know, you talk about it, a box out. How important is that for you to build this team with those, you know, good plays here late in the season?
Yeah, it's definitely something that we have to keep building on. The back half of our schedule, there's not a game you can kind of just check off that you're going to win. Everything is going to be tough. So definitely learning how to win, because we hopefully are going to have a bunch of tight games here coming up that start to prepare us for the postseason. That Frankfurt game had a little bit of postseason feel to it, even though it wasn't in the main gym and there wasn't maybe as much energy as there was at some other games. It was definitely high intensity and some pressure moments that I like to see the kids kind of put under.
You talked about it there. I think one of the best parts about the tournament are those situations. And normally I don't talk too much about individual performances, but I had a chance to see your team once. And then standing out in the stat sheet, Ethan Bott looked like he had a very good tournament. How has he kind of maybe turned into that leader this year that you need?
Yeah, Ethan's been playing phenomenal. At the beginning of the season, I definitely challenged him. He's not a huge talker out the sports. I mean, he's kind of a quiet kid, keeps to himself. So I definitely wanted him to be that vocal leader, and you can see him starting to step up and do it. So is Connor Oldie, but Ethan's play has just been phenomenal. I mean, he held Wes Anderson, one of the better players in our league to only 8 points, face guarded him the entire game, and then put 24 points in by himself, right about half of our points for that game. It was probably the best individual performance on both sides of the court that I've seen this year. We've had some other kids that have had very good games, but doing it on both ends, and really, I mean, he probably played all but 2 minutes of that game and just worked hard, and everything was inside. But he's a strong player that is skilled and able to finish inside, so I was super proud of him after that effort.
Yeah, you talked about it. Maybe not the biggest in terms of sheer size, but I think turning into a player that can really have an impact is one of the three seniors that you have there. Again, talking with head coach of the Linn Bulldogs, Bennett Bargdale. Again, I always appreciate the time, Coach, and we'll look forward to chatting with you before the season ends.
Yep, we'll talk to you later, Max. Thanks for all the work you do.
Linn Bulldogs Coach's Corner, a service of Blue Valley Technologies, the Blue Valley Insurance Agencies, Midwest Products, and Kuhlman Implement and Hardware.